Hey there, my friend. Will here over at XAUUSD.com. First of all, welcome to the video and welcome to the Signal service. If you're brand new, if you've been a member of the service for a long time, thank you for trusting my weekly trade alerts. And if you're not a member of the Signal service yet and you're watching this on one of my YouTube channel or my website, this video will help you with your trading. Will help you if you're trading another strategy, and it is good to use with my weekly free trade alerts. Okay, so in this video I'm going to show you how to actually enter the weekly signals manually if a certain signal appears. Okay, it is a very powerful signal. If you've gone through any of my material, read my free ebook or my Udemy course, Price Action Secrets, this is my main entry signal, and it's very powerful when you actually use it with my weekly signals. Okay, this is for the traders who want to actually learn to trade themselves, take entries themselves. If those who are at the screen during the day, and another video will show you actually how to set it up so you can actually receive email alerts, and I think I can set it up to where you can receive text messages when this certain signal appears. Get a drink of water. So again, it's a very powerful signal. A lot of times we find, like last week, we ended up having a losing week last week, and we missed out on a couple of two huge trades that would have banked us around 950 pips. One trade we missed by a couple of pips because they weren't at the screen. That happened early in the morning. So hopefully by doing this here, we'll be able to stop that from happening again. Okay, so what I'm going to show you now is actually, I'm going to hide my face, and I'm going to show you the actual setup on what to look for and how to use the signals manually. Okay. First off, so what we're actually looking for, if you're new to the service and you haven't even received your first week's signals yet, each Sunday you will receive like an email with an Excel file or a screenshot with this file in it. You'll have all your orders, and you're meant to enter these as pending orders into the market. Okay, so if you don't know how to enter pending markets, just Google or YouTube how to enter pending markets into your MT4 platform or whatever platform you're using. Okay, it's pretty easy to do. So you'll receive a file like this, Excel file, and you can see here I think after the close price pips. Okay, this is for just pending orders. If you don't want to enter manual trades, you don't want to be at the charts, you don't look at this section of the Excel file. Okay, so you can see here this is the MACD signal, and we're looking for it on the 1 hour and 4 hour chart within 40 pips. Now personally, I like if I see the signal within 30 pips of my planned entry, I will look at it, but a max of 40 pips. You don't want to go any higher than 40 pips because it kind of goes outside our risk. Okay, and if you do get the signal that we'll go over in the video, you just adjust your when you just enter it manually and just adjust your take profit and stop loss. Okay, so it's going to be the same number of pips as stop loss, and the same number it's just be the same target for your take profit. Okay, but the stop loss will be so you can see in the USD CAD here last week, the stop loss, and that was 110 pips. So say you got a signal at 138 400. Your stop loss would be 110 pips, which will be 137 300. So don't just copy the stop loss here if you enter manually the signal. Just adjust it with the take profit. Copy clients, I will do this manually. Okay. Also, if you do get a signal, you do find out one of these signals, please post it in the Telegram group so other people can check it, because I've got people all over the world in different time zones, and yeah, please just post in the Telegram group. Okay, so enough of me talking, let's go into the charts. So you can see last week, this was a trade that we missed out on last week. It was on the British pound or euro Aussie. Okay, did come back down towards the end of the week, but again, if you've been for the service for a while, you know that our average is around 200 to 300 pips for a week. This one trade gave us 300 pips pretty quick in the week, so it could have been a very early week. But our entry was at 170. Okay, 170 down here, and we missed it by 2 pips. It's very, very unlucky. And you can see from our entry at 170, it went up 350 pips actually. Okay, so what we want to look out for, if we'll zoom in here, now in the members area, you'll be able to download this indicator, the MACD divergence indicator. You can see at our entry, just after our entry, we had a MACD divergence, okay, on the 1 hour chart. So what we could have simply done is enter that manually. So you see the signal, you can set the alert. Could have just entered that manually on the chart and you would have been in. Okay. Again, in another video, I'm going to show you how to set it up so you'll actually get email alerts. And hopefully, when people start seeing these signals, they'll be able to post in the Telegram group and more people will be able to check them out. Okay, so we could have just entered that manually. Again, we had a 4 hour signal too. Okay, a 1 hour or 4 hour chart. Again, what I recommend doing is having 2 MetaTrader 4 platforms and one set up with your 1 hour charts and one set up with your 4 hour charts, and just have your alerts set. Okay, it does, if you look at the indicator, it will give you, so make sure you're paying close attention here. You can have display alert, so you can have the alert for you on the chart, no probs. And yes, so the 1 hour, 4 hour chart, we're looking for a divergence signal within 40 pips. Personally, I like 30 pips before the line, but a max of 40 pips. And if you look at another trade here last week, was on the you actually got a daily divergence too, but our entry was 178.2. Okay, and you can see the turning point here was 178.3, so we missed out this trade. We'll actually move nearly 500 pips, okay, from that entry. And you can see we got, just after the candle, we got a MACD divergence signal here. Okay, so the divergence signal would have happened around close this candle here. Okay, we also got, you can see, lots of 1 hour chart signals also, 1 hour divergence signals also. You can see we're getting a lot of divergence signals up here, but again, it's too far from my predicted entry. If you enter there, you're going to get stopped out. Okay, it has to be close to my pre-planned entry. Okay, so if you've been around trading for a while, it's a pretty easy setup. You just get my weekly signals, you just program them in, set the pending orders, have your 2 MetaTrader 4 platforms open, one with your 1 hour chart, one with your 4 hour charts. If you're using a VPS, you can do this on if you're using a VPS, you can have 2 MetaTrader 4s in your VPS. And in another video, I'm going to show you how to set it up for email alerts. I have to actually create some sort of basic EA so I can connect it with the indicator. So I'm led to believe, but I'll get that sorted as quickly as possible. For now, it's manual, so just have your 2 MetaTrader 4 platforms open, one set up with the 1 hour divergence on your charts, one set up with your 4 hour divergence on the charts. Okay, you can, if you do get a signal, please post it in the Telegram group. Just let people know that there's been a divergence at such and such a price. It's within 20 pips of the 20 pips of our weekly entry. I'll be monitoring the charts too. I'll have mine set up. Copy clients, I'll do this automatically on your charts. So this is another great way to maximize our profits and returns with the service. So, well, a lot of times we do miss out on some great trades, just basically because when you are putting in pending orders, you can miss out. You can be off. It is really hard to be exact. So this entry signal, it's my favorite entry signal. When I do manual trading, when I'm at the charts trading, it's across all boards. one of my most powerful signals. It's very accurate when we use them where I like to enter the markets in my higher time frame zones. Okay, so looking forward to seeing your results. If you have any questions, let me know. If you're unsure about anything, let me know at will@fxace.com. Again, looking forward to seeing your results. Looking forward to seeing you in the Telegram group. And if you're watching this via email or on the YouTube channel, you're not a member of the service yet, pay close attention to our videos in the weeks to come, because I kind of guarantee you're going to see some powerful results by some of the guys in the signal service, guys and girls in the signal service, sorry. Okay, so looking forward to hearing from it again. Happy trading. Will@fxace.com.